Hope everyone is fine at your respective places. Today, I would like to teach you 8th Standard Unit 5 Part B, that is the treasure within Part 2. The treasure within Part 2. Now, let us see the treasure within Part 2 in a specialized manner by dividing into different stages, so it will be easy to understand. Let me explain you in this slide about a chance encounter with an architect. So after school, Hafiz Contractor wanted to join the army. His aunt would not allow it. His mother won't allow him to join police force either. She asked him to do his graduation. It was by using some influence that he got admission in Jai Hind College. There, he had to study French. Being weak at French, he had to take his married cousin's help. Her husband was an architect, so he started going to an architect's office to learn French. Here, please children, understand very clearly. Hafiz Contractor's desire is not fulfilled either with police force job or with army joining. But unfortunately, he joined his graduation. But he is very weak in French language. Then he took help of his married cousin. So in order to learn French fluently, he used to go to his married cousin to learn French. Now this is another division. Now we observe under this heading in the architect's office. One day in the architect's office, he saw somebody drawing a window detail. The window detail is a very advanced drawing. Contractor told him that his drawing was wrong. He added that the window he had drawn would not open. There was a bet which Contractor won. This surprised his cousin's husband. He asked him to draw a few specific things. Contractor did that at once. The man was so impressed that he asked Contractor to drop everything and join architecture. So in this slide we can say that Hafiz Contractor's confidence, Hafiz Contractor's skill in drawing, and Hafiz Contractor's interest to influenced cousin's husband. And there was a man who was so impressed and asked Contractor immediately to join architecture. Now, admission in architecture. That architect took him to the principal of the college. In the college for architecture, nobody who had got below 80 to 90% was allowed to enter. Contractor had only 50%, so the principal warned him, "I will allow you to take part in the entrance examination, but if you do not do well, I will not allow you to join." Contractor got an A+ in that entrance examination. After that, it was a cakewalk. He stood first class, first throughout after that. So in this slide we can understand that Hafiz Contractor was not at all gained a qualified mark to join architecture, because the requirement percent is in between 80 to 90, whereas he got only 50%. Then principal warned him, so Hafiz Contractor did hard work and got an A+ grade in the examination. Here we can see another slide, the source of genius. Contractor never made a plan. One of his teachers, Mrs. Gupta, had told him, "You are useless in everything, but your sketches are good." She had advised him to be an architect on growing up. When he became one, he went back to meet her and told her so. So in this slide, we can easily find that the genius skill of Hafiz Contractor. Actually, Hafiz Contractor was doing useless things, escaping classes, copying in the examinations and so on. But he was very good in drawing, he was very good in sketches. So, one of the teacher, Mrs. Gupta, advised him to go on an architect. Now he remembered everything. Contractor disliked studies. Contractor was bad at languages. His maths was also very bad. In fact, he never applied his mind to them. He was in a boarding school where every day was a new day for him. When there were tests, he just copied. As we discussed earlier, Contractor was bad at languages. He did not like maths. He did not like to concentrate or to apply his mind on mathematics. And every day it is a new day because he behaved like a new boy with a different indiscipline and complaints. Giftedness and learning. Those who always stood first or second in his school are doing ordinary jobs. As for himself, the school life made him street smart. He learnt more by what he did than what the books taught him. What a wonderful slide it is. Those who always stood first or second in his school now doing ordinary jobs, but Hafiz Contractor was like a street smart. Now he is doing a superior job comparatively his friends who got first and the second rank in the class. Special interest. At school, Contractor was interested in other things and not in books. If he trained outside the class, he would think of the flowing water. He would forget the lecture and think about the flow of water within the dam. He would wonder how much water would the dam hold. This slide is an example of Hafiz Contractor's special interest. While he was in the school, he concentrated on other things. It is an example that if it rained outside the class, he would think of flowing water and how much water would the dam hold, how to construct a dam. In this way, he dreamt always. Helping his friends. Discipline in his school was very important. Sometimes a student would lose a button while fighting. Sometimes a student would lose a button while fighting. In that case, he would run to Contractor. Contractor would cut a button from a chalk using a blade. No one could then see that his real button was missing. He would get past dinner with a full, neat uniform. So here we can see the helping nature of Hafiz Contractor. His structures. Today, when a client comes to Contractor, he looks at him closely. He would observe his face, clothes and manners. That gives him an idea of his taste. He is able to relate to people in a way that would be comfortable. Then he makes a sketch spontaneously. He gives it to his people in the office. Now it is his structure. It is his structure nowadays. If anybody comes to his contractor, simply he identifies what kind of taste the particular person has. Contractor's mathematics. Contractor says his sketches are his mathematics. He puts design, construction, psychology and sociology together, making a sketch from all. That is contractor's definition of mathematics. So always he applied sketches even in the mathematics in the form of design, construction, psychology, sociology, like that.